Hi, my name is Mrs. Fleiss, and I'm a middle school teacher. And today we were talking about what it means to have positive argument. And I asked them, what's the opposite of a positive argument? And I had them act it out a little bit. And I had one person take one point of view and the other take another point of view. And I said, just go at it in a negative way and show me what that looks like. And guess what it ended? They were talking over each other. They were pushing each other's their own ideas over the other person's ideas. And then the person said, I'm just going to smack you over the head. And she was just kidding, of course, but it does end in violence when you don't listen. I wanted them to see that. I wanted them to see coming at an argument, coming at a conversation where your idea is the only idea that matters and you already have a preconceived idea of what the other person thinks. It ends in anger, it ends in pulling apart and dividing, and sometimes it ends in violence. Even in just an example of thing in class. But then I said, let's see what it looks like to have a positive conversation. And I modeled it with one of the students and I said, tell me what you think. And they told me their ideas and then I repeated it back to them. And I said, so you think this? And is this right? Is this what you mean? And they said, yeah, that's what I mean. Or they maybe clarified it a little bit. And then they said, well, what's your opinion? And I said, well, my opinion is this. And then they repeated it back to me and we found common ground. We were able to have a very pleasant, productive conversation. That's what we need. Can you just try to listen and try to understand and not just assume things and not just push your ideas onto others, but listen first.